Hello everybody, this is Nathan, back for another Bronze Gaming review, this time for one of my favorite games in the Game Boy Advance library, which is Sonic Advance. Now first of all, let's talk about the gameplay. There are a couple different playable characters. First of all is Sonic, who of course, does his regular jumps. If you tap jump, then he'll do like a little swirl, and you can also, do your, what would it be called? I don't know, his spin attack. Then you have Knuckles the Echidna, which of course can glide, and while gliding he can latch onto certain walls and destroy enemies with his fist. Next is more of the unique character, which is Amy Rose, and to be honest, I don't care for using Amy Rose because, one, you can't jump on your enemies as the other Sonic characters can, and instead of doing, the spin, she just does a little hop, and it really doesn't get you anywhere. Now, the story in this one is basically the same as pretty much any other Sonic game. Dr. Eggman or Robotnik. I just stick with Eggman because that's what they call him now. But he's taking the Chaos Emeralds once again, and wants to destroy the world. Blah blah blah. We've heard the story a million times in pretty much every other Sonic game, and to be honest, it just doesn't matter anymore because all I want from a Sonic game is good gameplay. And this definitely delivers in how good it is compared to the originals. On Genesis, it always ran nice and smooth. It was always quick and always fast-paced, and the level design was always really good. And once again, I was surprised that they were able to pull it off in a Game Boy Advance game. But the level design is pretty well thought out. It's not as good as maybe some of the other Sonic games on Genesis or some of the other Sonic Advance games. But as it stands, the level design is pretty good. It moves really quick and fast-paced, just like the original Genesis, which is good because they emulated it pretty well. Now there's not much more I can talk about other than maybe the graphics in the game. The graphics are very nice, clean. They're good to look at. They're not gonna kill you. I think it looks pretty much as good as the Genesis games. The character models are maybe a little better than the Genesis games, only because they have the newer models that are a little more detailed and everything. Now, I would like to give this game a perfect score, but I think it's just Amy Rose's gameplay that just, the level design choices aren't exactly always, the top. But as it stands right now, this game gets a 9.5 from me.